Tim, do you hear me? Come out of there, shouted George. You're not to chase rabbits here. You know you mustn't. You're very naughty. Come out. But Tim didn't come out. He just went on and on, scraping away madly. George went to fetch him. Just as she got up to the gorse bush, the scraping suddenly stopped. There came a scared yelp, and no more noise was heard. George peered under the prickly bush in astonishment. Tim had disappeared. He just simply wasn't there anymore. There was the big rabbit hole, made enormous by Tim, but there was no Tim. I say, Julian, Tim's gone, said George in a scared voice. He surely can't have gone down the rabbit's hole, can he? I mean, he's such a big dog. The children crowded round the big gorse bush. There came the sound of a muffled whine from somewhere below it. Julian looked astonished. He is down the hole, he said. How funny. I've never heard of a dog really going down a rabbit hole before. However are we going to get him out? We'll have to dig up the gorse bush to begin with, said George in a determined voice. She would have dug up the whole of Kirin Castle to get Tim back, that was certain. I can't have poor old Tim whining for help down there and not do what we can to help him. The bush was far too big and prickly to creep underneath. Julian was glad they had brought a box of tools of all kinds. He went to fetch an axe. They brought a small one with them, and it would do to chop away the prickly branches and the trunk of the gorse bush. The children slashed at it, and soon the poor bush began to look a sorry sight. It took a long time to destroy it, for it was prickly, sturdy, and stout. Every child's hands were scratched by the time the bush had been reduced to a mere stump. Then they could see the hole quite well. Julian shone his torch down it.